Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. My name is Sarah, and today I'm going to share something very close to my heart. Something that has the power to completely transform your future, if you take it seriously. You see, learning English has been the single most important journey of my life, but let me tell you, it wasn't easy and it didn't happen overnight. I went through struggles, embarrassing mistakes, sleepless nights, and countless moments when I thought of quitting. Yet, through all of it, I kept reminding myself that English was more than just a language. It was an opportunity, a bridge to connect with the world, a tool to access knowledge, friendships, and dreams I never imagined possible. And before we dive in, let me pause and speak directly to you. More than 99% of the people who watch our videos are not subscribed. That means they listen, they learn, they maybe even smile, but they leave without joining the journey. If you're serious about learning English before 2026, don't just be a visitor here, be a part of this family. Hit that subscribe button right now and let's walk together toward your goals. When I first started learning English, it felt like climbing a mountain with no end in sight. I couldn't understand even the simplest sentences in movies. I would sit with my dictionary open, rewinding the same scene again and again, and still I couldn't catch what the actors were saying. When I tried to speak, my tongue felt heavy. My words sounded broken, and people often laughed not because they were cruel, but because my English was so awkward it almost sounded funny. Those moments cut deep into my confidence. I used to ask myself, why am I even trying? Maybe English is not for me, but then one day, I realized something life-changing. No one is born fluent in English. Every single speaker you admired today started from zero. They made mistakes, they sounded strange. They failed many times, but they didn't stop. And I thought, if they can, why not me? That shift in mindset was like fuel for my heart. Even if I only learned one word a day, I started treating it as a victory, a small brick in the wall I was building. There is something magical about small wins, and I didn't understand it until it happened to me. The very first time I understood an English sentence in a movie without subtitles, I literally screamed with joy. It may sound small to you, but for me, it felt like climbing the top of Mount Everest. From that day, I began chasing small wins everywhere. I started writing one page in English every night before bed. In the beginning, my sentences were broken, full of grammar mistakes, and honestly, if someone else read them, they would probably laugh. But the point wasn't perfection, the point was growth. And over time, my writing became smoother, my vocabulary richer, and my ideas clearer. I realized that learning English is not about sudden big results, about the small daily steps that slowly build up until one day you look back and realize you've traveled miles. It's like planting a seed. You water it every day, you don't see much change, but months later it grows into a tree. The real transformation came when I stopped looking at English as just a school subject I had to pass and started treating it as a living tool I could use in every corner of my life. I switched my phone to English. I listened to podcasts while walking. I made international friends online, and suddenly, English wasn't homework anymore, it was my lifestyle. The moment I made that shift, my progress skyrocketed, and I thought to myself, if I can do this, anyone can. That's why today I'm sharing with you 8 powerful tips that, if you follow them consistently, will guarantee that by 2026, you will be speaking English with confidence, fluency, and pride. 8 tips to learn English before 2026. Tip 1. Make English part of your daily life. Most learners fail because they limit English to the classroom or study time. But English is not something you only study, it's something you live. If you want to succeed, you must surround yourself with English every single day. Change your phone and computer to English. Watch movies, not just for entertainment, but as practice. Listen to music and try to understand the lyrics. Write your shopping list in English. Talk to yourself in English while you cook. Make it so natural that English becomes part of your environment, like the air you breathe. When English stops feeling like a subject and starts becoming a lifestyle, your brain adapts quickly, and you'll absorb the language without even realizing it. Tip 2. Speak without fear. Fear is the biggest prison for English learners. Do you know what I realized? Most of us are not afraid of English. We're afraid of people judging us. But let me tell you a secret. Nobody cares as much as you think. People don't sit around analyzing your grammar. They're too busy focusing on themselves. So why stop yourself from speaking? Mistakes are not failures. They are the teachers that guide you toward fluency. Every time you mispronounce a word, you're one step closer to mastering it. Speak loudly, speak proudly, and if people laugh, laugh with them. Show them that you are brave enough to grow. Remember, babies don't learn to walk by studying. They learn by falling again and again. Until one day, they run. English works the same way. Tip 3. Read what you love. Reading is like food for your brain. But here's the truth. If the food is boring, you won't want to eat. That's why so many learners quit. They force themselves to read dry, heavy textbooks. Stop torturing yourself. Read what excites you. If you love sports, read sports articles. If you love romance, read short English stories. If you love motivation, read biographies or self-help books. When you enjoy what you're reading, your brain becomes curious. And curiosity is the strongest teacher. You will start to notice new words, new expressions, and they will stay with you because your heart was involved. Reading should never be punishment. It should be discovery. Tip 4. Write to remember. Writing is not just about grammar. It's about memory. When you write, your brain slows down and you process information more deeply. That's why I always tell learners, keep an English journal. Don't worry about mistakes, just write your thoughts, your day, your dreams. At first, it may feel silly. You'll write, I go to school today, and think it looks wrong. But months later, you'll open your old journal and realize how much you've grown. Writing also gives you something powerful, confidence, because when you see your thoughts clearly in another language, you begin to trust your ability. And confidence is the true foundation of fluency. Tip 5. Listen actively. Listening is not passive, it's a workout for your brain. Most people play English audio in the background but never really listen. That's not enough. If you want results, you must listen actively. Pause the podcast. Repeat the sentence. Copy the speaker's tone. Try to mimic their accent. When you do this, you're not just training your ears, you're training your tongue. You'll start to sound more natural, and your brain will connect sounds with meaning faster. Think of it like music. If you listen passively, it's just noise. But when you sing along, suddenly you're part of the song. Active listening makes English part of you. Tip 6. Practice with real people. Learning English alone is like learning to swim without ever touching water. You can read books, watch videos, even memorize 10,000 words, but until you speak with a real person, you'll never know how strong you are. That's why you must find opportunities to practice. Join language exchange groups, connect with friends online, or even record yourself and send it to someone you trust. At first, it will feel uncomfortable. You'll freeze, you'll forget words, you'll feel embarrassed. But every conversation is training. Every hello is a step forward. And with time, you'll notice something incredible. You're not afraid anymore. Tip 7. Stay consistent. Consistency beats intensity. Many learners get excited and study for hours, but then they quit for a week. That's like going to the gym once a month and expecting muscles. The secret is daily action. Even 20 minutes a day is more powerful than 3 hours once a week. Think of it like planting a tree. Water it a little every day, and it grows strong. Forget about perfection. Focus on showing up daily. By 2026, you're small. Consistent efforts will create a big transformation. You'll look back and think, Wow, I can't believe how far I've come. Tip 8. Believe in yourself. This is the most important tip of all. Believe that you can do it. Your mindset is more powerful than any grammar book, teacher, or course. If you tell yourself, I'll never be fluent, you are already defeated. But if you tell yourself, I am improving every day, I will succeed, I deserve this, your brain begins to act according to that belief. English is not just a language, it is a door to better jobs, new friendships, exciting opportunities, and a brighter future. And here's the truth. The only person holding the key is you. So believe in yourself, take action every single day, and by 2026, you'll be speaking English with a confidence you never thought possible. Before we end today's video, I just want to take a moment to thank every single one of you for spending your time with me. Learning English is not always easy. It takes patience, courage, and consistency, but the fact that you are here, listening, means you are serious about changing your future. I believe in you, and I know that if you keep going, nothing can stop you. Remember, success is not about doing everything perfectly. It's about showing up every single day and refusing to quit. And if you found value in this video, don't forget more than 99% of viewers watch but never subscribe. Don't let that be you. Join our family, hit that subscribe button, and let's continue this journey together. Thank you once again for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.